Hey Ricardo, Scott here with Lethbridge Toyota. Sorry for the wait on this information. I just wanted to make you an updated video on your truck. We now have the hard trifold tonneau cover on, which is actually super nice. Low profile, sealed up nice, and fits tight with the tailgate. My dad doesn't have this. I don't know when they put this in, 2024 or 2025. So I think his does have the auto down, but his does not have the auto up. That is awesome. I like that. Man, this is a good looking truck. I'm jealous. I'm not gonna lie. This is my dream truck. This is so nice. We got the running boards on. That's exactly the running board I would get, because it looks like the armored, like it's rugged. It fits this truck style really well, and it'll be nice to protect the underside here from rocks kicking up. From factory, you can see this little kind of rock guarded section. That is a paint matched built-in rock guard system there that will just help make it more rugged and protected from any rocks hitting it, but this helps a lot as well. Okay, so I sent you that one picture. I'll have to double check the pricing, and I know roughly what they are, but I'll double check the pricing for you and see if there's a little better deal I can figure out. A standard kit is 18 to 20 inches up. No, even higher, because 18 to 20 inches would be, anyway, it's a bit higher, I think. So we do up the hood, down, lined in with the quarter panels, and normally the mirror cups or the mirror caps, but well, they might do the mirror cap still. It's not really painted, it's already kind of protected, so they might not do the mirror caps. That, I believe, is $899 retail. I'll get the actual number here for you. And then you saw I highlighted some other areas. A full kit, which includes the hood that I showed you and the quarter panels, but also adds the grille surround, the front bumper pieces, anything paint matched here. The headlights are all 3M'd, the fog lights and the light bar, those are all 3M'd, and that package is, it's about $1,300. I'll double check. It's really close to that. I'll find out. It's about $1,300. Anything else you add beyond that is usually $100. So would I do these A-pillars? Yeah, I guess you could. It's already got this black kind of decal on it that protects it. It also kind of gives it a black look here, but normally they're painted and people to get the A-pillars done, but the A-pillars on here are already protected with this black. But if this rips a bit, it's painted underneath, so I guess you'd have a little paint exposed then from this. But if you want that 3M'd, I can look into that. That for both sides, not each, for both is $100 extra, so then you're $1,400. The brow's another $100, so $1,500. Door cups, if you have work gloves or wife, family, anyone that has long nails or rings, scratch up the inside. So it's $100 for all four door cups. So then you're, what are we at, $1,500-$1,600? So that's roughly what that is. I don't know if I'd recommend doing anything else other than that. Like, the rear's pretty protected. Like, you already have the nice rugged fender flares. My brother-in-law's got fender flares like this, and I recommended he get some around here because that chipped up. But you're safe on yours. Some people do door edges. That's another $100. Then you're like 16-ish, $1,700, or wherever we're at. Some people do door edges for like bumping up against stuff. I don't know how easy it'd be to do this. You could do this, getting in and out of the truck. If you're trying to step on the step, maybe you'll clip this every now and then. I think there's another way to do it. There's more protectors like this that you can put here. Because that's another thing I always look for if the paint's worn off here on used vehicles. I don't know, something to think about. Let me know what you think, but this truck is so nice. I don't want to make this video too long, but now that it's inspected and programmed, everything's gonna work on the inside for the interior. Garage door opener. Man, this thing sounds kind of good, actually. I gotta do some research on that. I'm pretty sure the nice growl that you hear on the inside is an amplification of the exhaust subtly played through the speakers. I'm pretty sure. It's not a synthetic sound, I don't think. It's just an amplification of it, so you get a little more of an aggressive feeling. I think it sounds amazing, especially when you're accelerating. Some people don't like it, and I know there's a way you can get that programmed off. So we'd have to take it through the service department and have our technician plug it in the computer and turn it off. So when I hook up your phone to this, you'll have to download the Toyota app and register for our connected services, because you get 3-year free trial. After that's $9.95 a month. If you choose to do it, it won't auto withdrawal. But 3 years free trial for our phone app for remote starting, unlock your doors, check the status of your truck. Your manual books will be in the app, as well as you get actual hard copies too, but your manual books will be in the app. Your specifications of the truck, your payload, your tow ratings, GVWRs are all in the app. So that's all handy stuff. You also get 3 years free trial to Drive Connect. That is Toyota's cloud navigation. I would not pay for that after the 3 years. I shouldn't say that. Wow. Toyota would hate me for saying that. It's $20 a month, and you get Toyota's cloud navigation here, but this has wireless Apple CarPlay and wireless Android Auto. So if you have a good data plan, I don't think it uses a lot of data nowadays to run maps on here. Instead of paying the $20 a month, you could just put your Google Maps or Apple Maps up there. You have the nicer sound system with subwoofer, the JBL audio system. And what else was I going to show you? Yeah, that's about it. That's what I couldn't show you last time. Oh, I couldn't show you the trail cams last time. Oh, so in park, when I hit the view camera button, it gives you a quick pan around. But if I'm in drive, well, first I'll go reverse. Okay. That automatically comes up when I go reverse, but when I go into drive and hit the view button, now I have, I'm going forward obviously in drive, so now you have the front camera displaying, and then you can click on this off-road monitoring system, giving the pitch and roll. You can spot your truck on the sides here, make sure you're clearing that boulder. If you're by yourself out in some rugged terrain and there's like something you have to really crawl over, a big boulder up here, you can line up your wheels to that and get over that obstacle. I think you can click into, oh, you can kind of change the layout a bit. Oh yeah, if you have this, like if I move forward a little bit, I wonder if that, no. I thought the camera saved the picture and put it under the truck. Let's back up here. So you know how I was in reverse? and the camera automatically comes up. Here, let me turn this off. So when you go in reverse, you have your backup camera. When you go into drive, you have to physically hit the button. You can set it to auto if you want. So now when I put in a drive, there's my front camera. Anytime you come to a stop, so with this camera on auto, if I'm driving, I think when I pass 15 or 20 kilometers an hour, the system goes, like the camera will turn off and go to your normal navigation or audio system there. But then when you stop at the next red light, this camera automatically comes up. So they put it like that, so if you're off-roading, going fast, but then you have to slow down for something, your camera automatically comes up and it gives you a view of what you're slowing down for, and then you can kind of crawl over it or whatever. So you can set it how you want. Oh, yeah, you can check out your bed. Make sure everything's tied down good. Anyway, that's for your tailgate. This is for the rear window. Yeah, just wanted to show some stuff off for you. Mainly talk about the 3M, but I just wanted to kind of show some stuff off on the truck too for you. You've been waiting a long time, so I feel bad. I got the truck here. I want to make use of it while it's here. I don't know if you want to see this. Here, okay, let me show you this quick. So if I'm in drive, I'm in 2 high right now. If I flip down to 4 high, 4 high, it's blinking, it's blinking. It might want a little roll forward. Okay. Put it in neutral. Nope. Let's roll back a little bit. For 4 high in the manual book, it says you can drive up to, I think it's like 80 or 90 kilometers an hour and it'll still engage. There's a lot of safety mechanisms in it to make sure it's not engaging at improper times. Here, let's try something else. This is probably the second time it's engaged. After that, it gets a lot easier. Oh, there we go. Now we're engaged. Okay. So now this will engage a lot easier for next time. So now we're engaged into 4 high. And since we're in 4 high now, I think we can now use... Okay, so I hit multi-terrain select. Your cameras automatically come up. And I'm going to use the dial here to flip through different terrain settings. Automatically detects. Let me do some research on that and what it's actually changing. If it's changing like an automatic, if it's an automatic limited slip rear diff, it will, I guess, send power as needed to each wheel to help get you out of each of these terrain settings. I think that's what happens. I don't think that rear locking diff won't work unless I'm in 4 low. Oh no. Okay. Oh no. It didn't engage. Yeah, it wants me in 4 low. So now let's put it in neutral. Put it in 4 low. and boom, it's in 4 low now. 4 low. All your pre-collision systems are off now, because if you're in 4 low, obviously you're probably in a sticky situation. You don't want your sensors telling you there's a log in front of you or something weird. Now I should be able to lock up the rear diff. Let's put it in drive and let it lock up. Okay, I'm just driving forward a little bit. Just gonna drive around just a hair. Sometimes it takes a little bit of, oh, there we go. Okay, now I'm connected. A lot of these systems, like, there's so much safety in them so you don't break anything. Like, you know, with the old school trucks with the manual transfer case, you could like almost grind everything and slam them into 4-wheel. This has a lot of safety mechanisms in it, so if everything's not lined up right, if there's the wrong load on the axle, or something's not lined up exactly right, it won't engage. So that's why I play with it a little bit in drive and neutral and reverse. Sometimes especially for the front wheels to kick in for that 4x4, how I got to engage easier from 2 high to 4 high, I kind of turned the wheel a little bit and then straightened it out. It won't engage unless it's straight, but sometimes just getting things kind of moved around, and then I let it do its thing and everything engages. So now I have 4 low rear locking diff, and now I'll have access to the crawl downhill ascent control. So I'm going to push that button now. Unavailable. Oh, I bet you it doesn't. I'll double check, but I bet you I can't use this with the rear locking diff on. So if I take the locker off the rear, let's see if that works. Sorry to make this video long, Ricardo. You don't have to watch the whole thing. I'm just playing with your truck here and seeing if I can help explain things for you before you pick it up, and might clear up some things ahead of time. There, we're disengaged. I'm backing up in the parking spot. I'll put some fuel in a sec here. Okay. I think you have to be in drive. There we go. Now downhill ascent control works. It's like a slow speed cruise control. I'm going to turn that off actually, because I don't want the truck to all of a sudden go forward. It's like a slow speed cruise control that will work the throttle for you, the throttle and brake. So all you have to do is you take your foot off the brake and gas, and I guess it's on right now. It's set to 3 kilometers an hour. Get back on the brake. It senses it. Get off the brake. Goes back into 3 kilometers an hour. That's cool. So it just crawls over obstacles if you're out in the bush or something, or stuck in the ditch, or you're crawling out of some big rock garden. You just put it on that slow speed crawl control, slow speed cruise control, to get you through that terrain. That way the truck does its own thing, so you don't have to worry about wrecking anything. And then when you're in that, you saw how the dial could switch to different speeds, low speed and everything. So you just use the dial to control that. Here, let me go back here. Oh. There we go. I had to be in neutral. That's why I like these things. You can't really break anything. There's a lot of safety mechanisms in there telling me to put it in neutral and such. But of course, when I'm in drive, I can put it in too high and I might have to, oh, there we go. Disengaged. So I'm in too high right now. Drive mode, it's selected to right now. And if I twist the dial, that's just to change your shift points of the transmission. And tow haul mode, you have 2 settings for that. Tow haul plus for getting close to your max towing capacity, or this will change your shift points halfway between and set it to something a little more light duty, like a utility trailer. And it automatically gives you the cameras to help you hook up. Oh no, I have it on auto, that's why. There we go. Here, let's put it in reverse. Now I have access to, oh, I can kind of change what I want displayed. That's cool. Anyway, sorry for the long video. I will send this to you and let me know what you want to do about the 3M. Undercoating is another thing we do. I think it's $5.99. And then we do all the non-moving parts for protection and sound deadening. So we can spray that underneath. It's not the stuff they use in Ontario. That stuff they apply, I think, every year, and it's more of a runny substance. It's not very good. I don't like it, but I think it works out there for their salt and everything. Ours hardens to like a hard rubber and helps with like rocks hitting the undercarriage of your vehicle and not dinging off things. So it helps with sound deadening and protection. But yeah, let me know what you think.